It's not that cities are a bad thing. They're an amazing thing and bring together massive amounts of human talent and energy. It's that the globalists have taken modern civilization for at least the last 80 years, have been intensely trying to build in back doors of social control into it. And this is the real human study that's going on around us all the time. This is what the real power structure is obsessed with, is social engineering. And the additives they put in our food and water, they brag about it publicly. And then you tell the sheep, who are so childlike, and it's so shocking to them, they just don't even want to go look at the information you're putting out, because then they would have to do something about it. And they feel so small, like they're ants or something, that, well, what could they do about it? And the globalists talk about us like we're animals. They talk about themselves, how they're like another species, and how we're pathetic, and how there's nothing we can do. But if these ants were conscious, if they could build more than what their basic genetic design compels them to, if they could create new things, envision new things like humans, they would be conscious of the larger universe around them. But I'll assure you, these ants are not aware of deep space, quantum mechanics, the Hadron Superconducting Super Collider.
They're fire ants.
Actually, yeah, those are big old Texas red ants. Yeah, the fire ants killed most of them. I'm out here at Zilker Park shooting this video, and some kids came over. And the whole point is that the establishment openly talks about us like we're insects. Ray Kurzweil does as well, and says that there's nothing we can do to stop their singularity. And I'm not even against some type of, quote, singularity. The singularity that they're creating is a nightmare system. And the public can act like children and be afraid of this information, or they can just face it. It's that simple. But there is the civilization that our ancestors have built and that we've built on top of the knowledge that past generations discovered. And if you just start thinking about how it really works and decide to get engaged in it, then we have a future for the Earth's children. But we need to become more inquisitive and study our surroundings, not just be rats in a maze or Plato's allegory of the cave. The sleeper must awaken. Arise, my friends. Wake up from the dead. The New World Order lives, we sleep. They live, we sleep. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up and get outside the rat maze. Alex Jones signing off for Infowars.com. We have an extremely important radio broadcast lined up today, where the state wants to put us in a hive-like system and is now openly saying that the state controls and runs your children. We're also going to have a report from the DMZ in Korea, right between the North and the South, with Dr. Steve Pachinik. It is really amazing to look at, isn't it? And I'm also going to have the folks from the Veritas Project who went to the house. I was actually planning this and said to them off air, hey, you ought to go to the guy's house, Piers Morgan, and show that he's probably got armed guards, and sure enough he did. The Veritas Project went there to show that hypocrisy. See, they want to have stingers, but they don't want you to. That's the sure sign of a predator. They want to be armed, but you can't. You know what? You can keep your stinger, Piers Morgan. I'll keep mine. Okay, that's this quick report. There's just beauty everywhere. And I will be covering it more today, 4 o'clock Central. Follow us on Twitter at RealAlexJones. And again, PrisonPlanet.com, streaming video, the radio show at PrisonPlanet.tv. And no one has an excuse not to get a PrisonPlanet.tv membership. It's 55 cents a month per person. You get 11 memberships for $5.95 a month. So you can buy one and then share it with your friends and family. And all the films, everything is there. And that also funds the larger operations we're running. Or you can let them engineer our children to be like ants. That choice is up to you. PrisonPlanet.tv. Operation Awaken the Sleeping Giant.